back, man. Glad out.
Yeah, man. I've been waiting on this all day.
Every Sunday shit can start to be like natural.
Like, yeah, this the thing, man. Okay, shit like cats don't know about this type of vibe, that mellow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm prepared. I got some glasses and all this shit. I left my shit with this. Hey, I need some glasses on. This shit.
Like, we got even more like.
Oh, y'all started already?
Yeah, we cool. I just part of the show.
You all good.
This shit ain't scripted. This shit is real.
It's not scripted.
Yeah.
Little vibe, right? This the vibe. You know about this type of shit?
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with a lot of instrumentation, period.
Yeah.
When you hear this song, like, it make you just see, like I said, when I first said, what it made me think about is cast iron radiators.
Yeah.
Getting your ass whooped. Shit like that. Summertime, fire, this bitch.
Barbecues with the family, you know.
It made me think about just the plight of surviving. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get on the fucking hump. Which that's what we doing.
Yeah, hey.
Trying to hit the pinnacle.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. So, hey, welcome to another episode of Red Hot Connecting the Dots. Yo, I'm your boy Kapeli. You can follow me at Kapeli_Red Hot. Today I got a special guest. Tell them, cuz, what we got.
Yeah. Before I introduce the special guest,
Okay.
we'll let them know, I am your boy Bryan Barksdale, man. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Mr. Barksdale. Download all that music on our platforms, all that shit
Now,
too.
right now.
You feel me? And we got a special guest today.
Yeah.
Making some noise, you know what I'm saying? I really been following this brother's his journey, the parts that I do know. So, you know what I mean? I want to bring him on here and tell him the parts that I don't really know.
Cause that video you showed me and what you had let me hear was hot.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, okay, you heard.
But further, you know what I mean? To let them know, we got Champ J in the building, real.
Make some noise.
Make some noise for Champ J.
Champ J.
You know what I'm saying?
Going down.
What up? I'm Champ J, St. Louis own. You can follow me at Champ_J. On every platform, you can download all my music, the exact same, Champ_J, whether you got Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, I'm there.
Everywhere.
Fuck with
We might have been finna say something about this, because I want to get into my man's story, but I was just finna say, I ain't know, one of the people that inspired me in music, I know if y'all heard about DMX,
is what I was just
on with
finna
X,
say.
man.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is my inspiration. You know, it's, to be honest with you, it's Pop, Nas, X.
Yeah.
That was the root of my influence. It's some more, but you know,
Them like the main.
X meant a lot to me, bro.
Dark Man X.
It mean a lot to me. He ain't gone. My wife showed me a picture. He had his fingers snapped.
But that's an old picture.
Oh, that's not a real one.
I don't know.
That's an older picture. That's what he's saying.
Google that. I don't know.
Tell me.
That looked like it was pretty recent because his eyes was a little off. He looked tired.
So if you look at him, his pictures before, like even when he was on Drink Trap,
He was
way more. You know what I mean? He was even bigger than he is on. That's probably like an old. I ain't gonna say that because I want the best for him.
Yeah, I hope. Like I said, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pray that was a new picture. Like I said, I don't know verbatim.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But like,
I've been trying not to follow it, man.
Yeah.
Be getting sad, tripping off that shit.
Yeah, because that's in his music shit, like I base your influence on me off of the few times I was able to shed a tear off of your lyrics. So definitely he done that to me just because when he was spitting, I felt it. I felt it in my life, the transition and what I was trying to transition out of. He laid that groundwork from what he was dealing with. He put it on wax.
Yeah.
And niggas like me felt it for where I was at in my life.
Yeah.
So I met him too, man. Like, yeah.
It's crazy.
It just is at the book signing and shit. I think somebody called me. My dog called me yesterday and was like, my dog Ed, my OG Ed, he was telling me about it, which I had already knew, but I didn't want to put no energy towards it because I wanted to know my dude could push through.
Right.
But he was like, yo, I remember dude came through with his book signing and you was turned up and you was on a commercial or something. I forgot all about the commercial and shit, but
damn,
that shit means something to me, bro. But on the flip side, like it's just like shit, don't none of us know when we checking out.
Right.
So we gotta maximize this shit while we breathing.
Yeah, but like you could sometimes rush your checking out because I know he was kind of struggling
Battling
with certain things.
Yeah, so my dude BNX, the Muslim brother, I just saw that on the way pulling up here. He had the clip when X was talking about, he was breaking down, crying about like shit, like I trusted a nigga and he hit me with this shit.
Yeah.
That's just like, yo, man, it's just like, it's just like one of y'all just, you know what I'm saying, fluke on a nigga like,
that's like,
nigga, I trusted you, bro. Like,
don't be on that.
You know what I'm saying? That shit right there alone is a whole fucked up vibe. You know what I'm saying? Then niggas,
I think on top of that though, like how you saying with they kind of people they focus in on the drug abuse part of it.
Yeah, not looking at the root.
But he probably still has some type of PTSD. You know what I mean? And dealing with a lot of exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you dealing with that type of shit, and then you try to numb it, use the drug as a Band-Aid or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It's
then you
easy
fall deeper into it.
Yeah, it's just easy to watch shit from the window or from the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, you know how hard it is to kick a fucking habit?
Yeah.
Let's just be transparent. Like, do you know how fucking hard it is to kick a habit?
Yeah.
No matter
do you know how hard it is to transition to make a positive habit, like every day? Like, niggas who eat right or niggas who work out.
Just eat.
I be on that shit. Like, I go 5 days, I'm a fake ass vegan.
I ain't even got that far, B.
Right, you feel me though? But I can do this. I do that shit 30 days.
Then,
and my old lady brings some hot wings by, and I lose it.
Yeah.
And everything I work for is down the drain. And so it's a little slow. Just imagine what he dealing with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta want to do better. And a lot of people suffering from like depression, mental issues, drugs. So like on that note,
I think that they hide that in the black community though. A lot of times, you get what I'm saying? Like you had know that somebody is dealing with that shit, but it's kind of you trying to sweep it under the rug, and you don't want to necessarily get them the help that they need because then you have to confront it.
Right.
It's two ways. It's two ways of that, right? So when you need the help, your pride don't allow you to reach out, and then when you are in position to help, it's two things that's going on. Either you don't want to approach the person because you don't know how to approach them, or either you too fucking busy to care.
Right.
And so I think as a whole, with our family members, with everybody that you say you love or fuck with, you can't bring nobody to the well and make them drink. Right. But if you can take a motherfucker to the well, I think that's what we got to be responsible for.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just me though.
You heard about the hotline that people can, the 3-digit number that people can call if they're dealing with like suicide or mental illness. No. They had texted to me, but it's like 988.
Like 911, you can dial
like
988.
Okay, like if you really like you're smart, if you really owe some straight up like depressed, like tripping, you can straight dial 988, and they got people that'll straight reach out and like help if you're really dealing with that type of stuff. I like that shit serious, bro.
Yeah. I guarantee you, like you said, but one thing I don't want to dwell on X too long though, but like how you said, the thing that I can remember the most about him, where I can say where I always knew it was something different about that nigga. It was like I was already an X fan, right? But the day I went to that Hard Knock Life tour, my nigga, and I done watched Red Man and Met the Man jump all across the shit, got everything, everybody going crazy. I done watched Ja Rule come out there like that motherfucker, everybody go crazy. X came out and he went bananas. But when he stopped and made the whole stadium basically like listen to him say that prayer. And I could tell that his prayer, he was real sincere and shit. He crying and shit. And if you watch that movie Backstage, he cried every night. Every night he prayed and cried.
He probably was dealing with them demons, like you said, like trying to kick them habits. So like him crying, like he probably really was, you know what I mean? So I mean, I hope X pulled through.
Yeah, come on,
like
pull
you,
through,
bro.
X,
Come on,
man.
X. You gotta pull through, man. We need to get him in another movie and all that. Come on, X, bro. That's crazy, man.
It's just fucked up how, like, I ain't gonna say the rap community, but I'm gonna just say us as a whole, motherfuckers quick to like laugh at the nigga. Like, we all got that in our family, and believe it or not, shit, every motherfucker decision away from being in that position.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, man, that's a real nigga. I met him. Like I'm saying, I met him. You know what I'm saying?
Energy was crazy, wasn't it?
Just on some real shit, bro. Like shit, like you cherish that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Just to see a solid nigga, bro. Like, you know a nigga solid because you feel it. The energy transfer. You know when somebody a weird ass nigga or a fake ass nigga.
Right.
You know if a nigga ain't
energy,
real. And you feel that shit out the gate. Nah, with him, dog was who he was. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I want to get into your story a little bit, man, because like I said, where I first met you, it go back to it's me going to church when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? And,
Okay.
and you know, I used to be in this group called Due Season. We was doing like gospel rap shit. I don't want to say shit, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We was doing gospel rap and singing, and it's a lot of cats that had came out of there from Flame and Thizzle and Due Season and JR. You know what I mean? A lot of us came from that same church, but I can remember, you know what I mean, you came around with Flame, if I ain't was mistaken, is when I first seen you back then, and it was like you could tell, like, when you came, like, you was still, like, you respected the church, but you know what I mean, like, you could tell you was a real street. When we was like 15, 16, you know what I'm saying? Like, he pulling up to the church in the cut dog and some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that shit. But I do remember one time, I didn't even know you did music, and I think somehow you had end up doing your spin on a I don't want to even say it was a gospel song, but I remember you performing it. That was the first time I seen you perform. And I'm like, yeah, he got straight super, like it was energy. It was like like, I know you hadn't been doing no gospel rap,
right?
But when you jumped in that lane, it was like you just jumped right in it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny though? Yeah, I remember. First of all, let's touch on that though. You're right. First of all, it was a lot of talent at that church.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Brad Young went there too.
Yeah, shout out to Brad.
And then on top of that, there was a lot of pain at that church. The transition of niggas that was pulling up there.
Yeah.
Like, from what I think I know of people's background stories, like, we all was hurting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Looking for a way out. And that's why that praise and worship was real to me. You know what I'm saying? I have never seen that duplicated. You know what I'm saying? But I think everybody that pulled up around that time, it wasn't too many fake people there. You know what I'm saying? And people were solid. People might have had differences, but it was solid people. Like, years later, like, I know your core. Like, you ain't no weird ass dude. JR is a personal friend of mine. Like, I call him, he pull up for me. Of course, Brad Young doing this thing. Flame, you saw what he did. He stayed in that lane. Of course,
he took it through the roof.
Yeah.
He took it through the roof.
Of course, you see Thizzle, you know what I'm saying? And Thizzle was a big independent dude. So just to see all that pull up from that spot, what the church should have did was had a fucking label.
Man, hey,
they probably weren't thinking that for. Y'all should have told them.
Hey, we was on it. I'm saying, like, we was young, because it was like you said, it was like, man, it's this many motherfuckers in here, like, with straight good music, and it just, I don't know, St. Louis probably really wasn't ready for it then.
And we didn't know, because if I can go back and be honest, Brian want to do gospel music. I don't know what the umbrella, because the umbrella that, when I tried it, I was so lost.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say I tried it. I just tried to, like, not say certain things.
Right.
Because I would still take the same set and do it at the church or the club, right?
But I think my experience was more so was like, I think at first, because even before I was doing the gospel, like, I've been doing this fucking around with the music shit probably since I was like 3rd grade, you know what I'm saying? So I was already rapping and shit.
And your family singing,
you know what I'm saying? Not really, nah.
Okay.
I was like the only one that did some shit. But I mean, like, I was already doing it, but it was like, I ain't like the basic little church music, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like, once somebody told us about, like, you know, you can rap. I'm like, for real? So it started out just trying to see if I could just do it. Then after a while, it's kind of like, man, you know how you got church friends, you got
school,
hood friends, you know what I'm saying? So you doing all type of shit, you go back, you know, it just was too much for me at the time. So I kind of was like, man, I'm just be me.
Yeah, for me, it was more like, man, you know, if I'm gonna be real, like, preaching to the choir and shit, bro, like, man, niggas need to just hear real shit. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? And I believe I'm preaching the gospel now. Like, everything I love, like, I believe everything I write is scripture. Everything I write is sermon. Everything I write is amen. everything I write is for to touch your soul. I believe that's the cloth that I'm cut from. So for me to just try to like play that game and not touch the people and only touch this group of people, I don't. That's where I lost that.
What about artists like Snoop Dogg? Remember how he dropped that gospel album, but he still.
That's what I'm saying though. But like
crazy.
just to say I'm only speaking to this group of people, that's goofy to me.
Yeah. Right, I got you. Yeah.
And no disrespect to nobody else, but to me. And then you gotta tap dance on like, or you offending the deacons, or like.
But on top of that though, remember Kurt Franklin cussed his son out.
That was some real shit.
I know what I'm saying. So like people still human.
I fuck with Kurt.
Kurt a real nigga, dog.
Yeah, I fuck with
Kurt a real nigga before that.
Yeah.
Hey, but hold on. Side note, let's get Kurt some flowers.
Yeah.
What's the one that came up? What's the one he dropped in the mid-90s? That the album he dropped. Come on, quick.
Kurt Franklin and the family.
Is okay.
The reason why I sing.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah,
To this day,
I saw him perform at Six Flags. They came out to Six Flags,
bruh. To this day,
yeah,
to this day, that's still classic shit.
Yeah, I can't hate, bro.
That's the first time I started listening to gospel.
Me too.
I didn't even listen like.
No,
I mean, other when they singing at church.
Yeah, right.
I ain't really like. I ain't started listening until Kurt Franklin.
Until Kurt. Me too, bro.
Yeah.
Not that CD. I remember my mama was able to buy me a PlayStation and shit, and she bought me the CD. I be popping that joint in just like I pop everything else in. Straight
That's
up.
crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Groups like the Sounds of Blackness too. They was kind of, you know what I'm saying.
I don't even forgive me. I don't.
Sounds of Blackness. Yeah, they was like a little choir or some shit.
Yeah.
I ain't hip, cuz forgive me.
They was big though, wasn't they? And Nesby.
Yeah.
They from here?
No, they
I don't know
like
where they was from.
I ain't hip.
But I mean, so like I said, yeah, that was at the church. And then I think years later after we was older, you know, I bumped into you. I think you was in a group then though.
Kerry Boys.
The Kerry Boys. What was up with the Kerry Boys, man?
So Kerry Boys, I think, I tell this story all the time. I think the Kerry Boys was the best duo ever out the Lou.
SCD was hard.
Yeah, we did.
When y'all was on the truck.
Yep.
On the 18-wheeler.
You got a good ass memory.
Classic. Hey,
man,
I fucks with the music, man.
We I think me and bro was ahead of our time. I think we was some real niggas doing the shit. It wasn't no fabrication and no bars. I mean, none we was kicking. Bro was really who he was. I was really who I said I was on every bar, I feel like. And I just think that to be honest with you, I was growing as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have a kid, you got options. In my opinion, respectfully as a man, you got options, and I just can't do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was no heads bumping. It was just like I was growing, and then being locked up and shit and getting locked up, like that shit started weighing on you. So if you don't start to reshape yourself and mold yourself to want to elevate and not be that same person. Because I was arrested like 21 times before I was like 17. A lot of minor shit,
but still.
Little felony shit, but most of it minor, but still, 21 times. I think I probably seen like 80% of the municipalities around here. But you get tired of that shit.
Too.
You too? Yeah. Yeah, not gonna real.
But look, around this motherfucker.
Yeah, on my mom. Remember they used to hold you and shit?
You know you finna take a trip.
Yeah, you finna take a trip. They say you finna take a trip, but travel. But you get tired of that shit, man, and you start looking at what's important.
Mm-hmm.
And the block just, the core of the block, the love for the block, the love for the hood is important. But nigga, I gotta make some moves. I got a son right now. And I can't just be talking about the same shit because now I'm a fake ass nigga. Like, I got to start elevating. So I was just convicted. I was convicted as a person. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where that went. It was like no blows thrown and none of that. Like, we just kind of like split. But guess what? That's my nigga to this day.
Right.
If I have
I was like fam.
We still are.
Yeah.
If I have a problem right now, trust me, he ain't hesitating.
Okay.
He ain't saying nothing.
Right.
Vice versa.
Yeah. He always, like I said, I used to run into him every now and then.
Hustling ass nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I always run into him in the streets.
Yeah.
And he always fuck with me too, but
real nigga.
It was like, I used to straight slide to that Kerry Boy.
Yeah, Kerry Boy is hard shit, bro. Yeah, so I think and then you got to think, dog. We it's funny, like you do a talent show. What the fuck is a talent show today? But you have the DTP thing, the Koch Madness, like They robbed us on one of them. Like, respectfully, Night Owl, when he won that shit. But I'm going to tell you how much
he
I'm
was
not.
tied in with the radio.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how much I'm not a hater, though. For the panel that they had judging, he was supposed to win that shit. But he know in his heart, respectfully, bro.
Right.
He know in his heart, like, we hammered that shit.
Yeah.
That was a home run. And then the second one with the DTP thing, respectfully, joking my dude, but he pulled me to the side in the back. He like, cuz I swear to God, I thought y'all won. But I had no malice in my heart, cause like,
Right. You don't never supposed to do that.
Yeah, I swear to God, like that shit was head to head, but I think he had that swing on him.
It was just buzzing.
And that shit was buzzing. And so like he respectfully, he had
Cuddy did that beat too.
Yeah, Cuddy did the beat.
Cuddy got some hot production.
Cuddy did the beat.
Cuddy true.
Cuddy did the track that we'll get to that later.
Okay.
You talking about the one we did?
Yeah,
we talking about
crazy.
Matter of fact, man,
that's why it's called connecting the dots.
Man.
That's why I say on all that. No, what we sipping on first?
I like the rose, cuz.
Like the rose.
Shit, grab me, man. Yes, bro.
I
ain't gonna lie though,
sure?
because we salute to the black boy. You know what I mean? Everything's like black face, black on. And me, I'm a
grab
fuck
some
with that.
glasses too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our camera crew. You know what I'm saying? Page 187.
I'm gonna try this daily on though. I ain't gonna lie.
Show up the visionary.
Show up the visionary. What up,
Real
baby?
visionary,
you know what I'm
my
saying?
nigga.
Salute, grab a glass.
What's that right there though?
It's the daily on.
Get shot of that.
It's my first time trying, so I just
Who's that? Who made that?
Diddy.
Okay. Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
that tequila. I want at least have me a shot of. See what? And y'all good? Y'all want a shot of?
Yeah, get y'all some.
Okay, this what I'm saying.
I'm gonna fuck with this brother though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up. I'm gonna try this shit, man.
They got a fancy, nice bottle.
Hey, that liquor shit a whole different ball game.
You gotta know how to respect this shit. If you don't respect the liquor,
I'm talking about
you talking about the
It's
money?
the business, yeah. We know the respect. They getting this how you get that bread. We got to figure out which company we gonna link with so we can. Baby.
You get better at this shit now.
Hey, oh yeah, the first one that was that Ace though.
Yeah.
That was the Ace of Spades. Y'all got to go back and check it out. We had fun that day. Hey, but speaking of, while we making our drinks and stuff, do y'all know today is National Hug a News Lady Day? I mean,
Hug a news lady.
I mean, a hug, a national hug.
We gonna get me too.
No, it's national. It's national. Hug a News Person Day. For real, you can Google that shit.
I gotta figure out who I want to hug. But I said, I don't know. We talked about it on the last episode. I don't know. If you remember? You from St. Louis? I got to hug Vicky Newton. You know,
Vicky Newton.
You don't remember Vicky Newton?
The black lady.
Yeah,
The old lady.
Yeah. She was sexy.
She older now, but back when she grew up, you know.
She used to be with the one dude with the little fro, on Channel 4.
She was on Channel 4, yeah.
The black dude, yeah.
Yeah, Vicky Newton was the truth. Vicky's still the truth. Shout out to Vicky. You know what I mean?
Vicky Newton, yeah.
We gonna toast. Let's toast. Toast to that project. Yeah, greatness.
All right. Speaking of, like you said, I want to go back what you was talking about.
Shit.
What's up?
I ain't look over see Paul. Oh, man. We got a special delivery in the building.
That boy's major.
No, hey. What's that? This ain't what? To connecting the dots. See what we got going. Speaking of that liquor, yeah. Oh, Diddy.
This shit.
Solid. Smooth.
You want some of that shit?
It's smooth.
Get another glass up,
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna finish this first.
You said you want some of this, bro?
Yeah, get them glass. Shout out to Paul. Definitely shout out to Paul.
Get some ice in there if you want some ice. I just took a clean shot. Yeah, but while you open it, I'm gonna ask, when you was talking about the feeling convicted about, I guess, certain shit you was doing, type of music you was making.
Yeah, because listen.
And I think I the one thing I noticed about your music that you drop, because like I said, I remember you doing some other music, but this new project, it got a strong, like, it slapped, but you got a strong family vibe, a strong moral vibe, a strong is that the video you had when y'all was like Slaves, is that on the same project?
That's on. Okay, so yeah, I dropped 2 projects.
Okay.
In a 12-month fiscal, but that was the first one. What you talking about is with JR, with Courtney Orlando. That was We Made It, shot by my guy right there. The
Oh, you
real,
shot
the real
that?
visionary.
That video was hard.
Yeah, that's his treatment and everything. That's his treatment and everything. But that's on the first project. That's on the first project. I'm gonna tell y'all a backstory on that, and my man right here to verify this, right? You know, that video was destined, bro. It's because that whole week, me and bro was trying to find a spot like an old slave quarter, like something that fit the description. And we found one joint. I don't know if you remember this, but we didn't pull up because it was out in Chesterfield. I'm like, okay, if I go out here, we got to deal with these people pulling up. We don't have no permits, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Boom. So the day before, I'm telling one of my mentors, shout out to Phil Berry, I'm telling him the concept of the videos because he's going to be an extra. He's like, well, you need, because he's a historian. He's like, well, you need to go down to blah, 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 to Mary Meacham. I'm like, I don't even know what that is, but he took me and he broke down the history. I'm going to get to that in 30 seconds. So the day before, he pulls up. The night before, we shooting on a Saturday morning, I think. Kind of got like 8 a.m. call time. And he pulled up at my house, and we just going over some things. And I think we got to pick my wife up or something, right? And so we riding through the park. Tell me if you remember this. We riding through the park, and I'm like, well, we just going to shoot at the park. And then we pull up at the park, me, him, and my wife, and it's some funny shit. And we finna walk the park and try to find something. I'm like, I got an idea. And so in the process, the fucking park ranger pull up because we walking in the dark, me, him, and my wife. And the park ranger pulls up, forgive me, kind of a weird dude, but he was cool. He knew my wife. Funny shit. He's like, are you Tiffany J? And I don't ever trip. She was like, yeah. He's like, you do all the hair, right? I'm like, yeah. So then I introduced myself, and then he told us we was in Tower Grove Park. He broke down the essence of Tower Grove Park, and he told us that Tower Grove Park was a place that the dude Shaw from Shaw,
what I got this
where he hold all the fucking slaves at. So how ironic and iconic that his concept for the video, his treatment, we couldn't find nowhere to actually to like shoot that idea, and we just like on a humble walking for it in Tower Grove Park, and the fucking park ranger don't recognize me or this nigga. He's a guy, but he recognized my wife work.
Yeah.
Put us on the back of the truck, take us around, and he say, this spot right here at XYZ. So cool, we got that. We gonna shoot that second or more. We get down to where we started the video at. That is the exact spot. It's called, you Google this shit. It's called the Mary Meacham Trail. That is the exact spot where slaves used to hop into the Mississippi River. If they didn't want to, if they get tired of running, they will hop that motherfucker and try to swim in Illinois, because they get to Illinois, they free.
They free.
So from the spot, we in Tower Grove Park, they running from Mr. Shaw and all his people, get down to the Mary, they got to get to the Mary Meacham Trail. And then they get there, they basically free if they can hop in the river. How ironic those the 2 first spots that we start shooting the video. And they was simultaneously connected to each other. And then am I making any of this up, bro? He's like, motherfucker. Yeah, but that happened, bro. So shout out to everybody who was involved in that project, man. But that happened. So that happened. So another thing that he brought to my attention, like, and y'all gonna know this, right? Agree with me on this, not right? As an artist, like if you do timeless shit,
right,
you ain't got to worry about right now, because that's part of your legacy. So like, say for instance, like Black History Month came, he was like, cuz if we don't get it now, every Black History Month, we need to capitalize off this shit. And so like, just the idea of us stepping out our shell, doing the best with our budget to create that shit, I'm with it. So clap my hands for my guy, Short the Visionary.
Yeah, Short the Visionary.
Man. That shit
shout out to Page 187. Yeah. Finish checking out what we got here, man.
You know, the famous St. Louis question is, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't get to ask, like, where you from and what high school you went to.
So yeah, I'm from, it's two parts to that.
Okay.
It's 3 parts to that shit now, if you want to be honest. I'm from Murphy Blair, man. That's where kind of my roots kind of started at. Shout out to everybody 570. Then my mama, met my father, who was the man that raised me. Fortunate to lead the projects. And we moved to a 2-family flat on the north side, Cary Ave. That's you always hear me shouting out, Cary boys, Cary Ave. And so from Cary Ave, that's where I became from like a young pup to a like young adult. And then from there, I kind of just jumped out the porch and been on my own. But my wife was like U-City, Central West End, West Side. So we got with her. It kind of was like that. You know what I'm saying? But still going back to my hood. So we moved to U-City. I've been fucking with U-City for like the last 10 years. So although I'm not official one of them U-City and niggas, but like I got ties out there. So I fuck with U-City.
Shout out to U-City.
So like I'm everywhere, bro, but I'm a north side nigga at core.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, make some noise for the north side, baby.
Yeah.
What high school?
Yeah. I went to VAP and got put out that shit, respectfully. Anybody didn't know me at VAP. Okay. Matter of fact, I seen my homegirl Stephanie last night. She said, you definitely was a heathen.
Oh, my God.
I told her I definitely grew up.
Hey, VAP had a lot of talent. They had talent.
Yeah.
They need to bring that back, though.
They got it. They fucking ain't no budget.
Yeah, everything
No
kind of
budget.
rough now with
like,
the COVID and everything.
Something that St. Louis is missing is
ain't no budget.
Performance arts.
Ain't no budget. That's how I know how to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit in my blood.
That's crazy.
Doing that shit since the little kid. So now I went there and then got to put out of there. My mama begged them not to send me to Tri-A. Niggas remember Tri-A was on Kings Highway. She begged them not to send me to Tri-A because I was going to be done. Something was going to happen. No, I went. So
you was going to go upside somebody's head.
Or get my head going upside of it.
Okay.
I don't want to flex.
Yeah, I got you.
And so they made a deal like, yo, this nigga keep it straight from this point on. Because I got suspended freshman year. I think I got suspended first day of school 13 times the freshman year, right?
Wow.
And then and all of it, none is fabricated. It
Yeah.
ain't nothing to brag on either.
No, right. You did.
And I'm gonna double back to this too, though. And then sophomore year, duplicated the same thing. And then they used to call it 3-day winners. Like if I go to the office, brother, you got a 3-day winner. That means you out of here 3 days. You got, and if you do something crazy, you got a 10-day winner. Like, so you out of here. So 3 to 10 days, I was always getting that shit. But my mama, man, praying mama, shit, she prayed for me. I went to South Tech. And did the same shit my junior year.
Damn.
But somehow I caught the case my junior year. Mm-hmm. So shit just started clicking. Like once again, you get tired of that lifestyle.
Right. You got to slow down.
Senior year, I still kind of like somehow mellowing out, passing with D's. They give you credit with a D, right?
Okay, yeah. At least you passed.
So I passed. That's how I got out of high school. Senior year, I had better grades. You know what I'm saying? But shit was real, cuz. Shit was real.
Crazy. Hey, I don't mean to switch subject, but the black fact.
What's the black fact?
Okay, this time we're going to keep it kind of short and simple. Who is the fastest rapper that made the Guinness World?
Twista, nigga.
Yeah, okay.
Midwest, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
Like, most people try to say, oh, it ain't Twista.
I know my shit, boy.
Somebody was telling me earlier it was Tech 9. Tech 9 can rap pretty fast, but
Twista. I
fuck with the Adrenaline Rush, though. That was like
so long.
Soundtrack.
Go to my title. You'll see that shit recently.
Right.
Yeah, I listened to that shit.
So we going to tell them. To this day, Twista holds the Guinness World Record for the fastest rapper ever. He raps 11.2 syllables per second. Twista earned his Guinness World Record in 1992 as the fastest rapper ever.
Yeah, that was my shout out to Twista, man.
Yeah, Twista that dude, man, flat out.
Man.
Adrenaline Rush.
Hey, y'all remember that shit hit in the mid-90s?
Man, if you ain't riding around to that, it was like
it's nothing like nothing like the mid-90s rap, the mix. You know what I'm saying? That UGK shit, the A-Ball MJG, that Crucial Conflict, that Do or Die. Then Percy came on the scene after that. It's nothing to duplicate that shit, them vibes.
Since you saying that, I gotta go to our one question we always ask people. You speaking on hip hop.
Yeah.
Your top 5.
He gave us 3 earlier.
Those 3 gonna stand in there.
Oh yeah, so you got Pop.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Nas. It's kind of
other 2.
It's kind of unfair, man.
Fuck that. No, I got you. Give me 5 albums then they ain't gotta be 5 albums that just fucks you up in life. You know what I mean? Not in a good way. Like,
or it could be songs, unless you just want them to do album. Okay.
Man, that's hard as fuck, bro.
Right.
No, but it's not like but it's hard. Like, okay, Blueprint. One.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay.
For sure. Fuck with it.
Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
DMX, shout out to X.
Shout out to X.
I need 2 categories. I need the flex.
It ain't gotta be all rap.
Nah, I just need 2 eras, cause all right, Blueprint, Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
Flesh of my flesh.
On Top of the World, MJG and 8-Ball.
Oh.
Can't forget about that.
Riding Dirty,
Riding
UGK.
Dirty.
Yeah, I need more though, cuz.
What about Twister?
Nah, I can't put Twister there.
That shit was hard, but yeah.
Nah, it's the Nas album. I know it. I just listened to it earlier. Life is what you make it, nigga.
Illmatic.
Nuh-uh.
Life is what you.
Not God, son.
The front that was
second one. I know this shit.
When it was a
yes. You can hate me.
I am. Yeah, you can hate me.
Yeah,
now,
man.
Yeah.
It's some more shit though. It's some more shit though, cause I mean, to be honest with you, I gotta put. I can't say above these, but I gotta put that trap music. A tip.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit. He got that I Can't Quit. He got that. I'm talking about these ain't even singles. I Can't Quit, even when police hate I'm the shit and rappers hate it because you know all that. I mean, legit then quit. You got it's so many albums, bro. You got East 1999.
Oh, Bone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I lived it.
I didn't.
666 Mafia.
Hold on, hold on. Let me finish. What about that dog? I don't know where y'all at. What about that dog food album, the Dog Pound?
Oh yeah, Daz.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. Cause like,
and I'm gonna do like 10.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make a bold statement. My boy Barack always tell me this, right?
Shout out to Rock too, Shay.
Shout out to Shay, right? Listen, they probably had the cleanest engineering in the game.
Who?
That West Coast shit, that Daz and Corrupt shit. Go listen to that shit.
I think it was Dre and Jimmy Iovine and
Daz too. Hey,
Grubman.
If Daz was in the
Grubman
room right now, he'll make sure he check niggas like, nah, nigga, that's Daz Dillinger too.
Yeah, Daz, yeah.
But go listen to that shit right now. That shit is still the frequencies on another level.
Yeah,
so,
like you said, speaking of mixing and stuff, and then, we try to get our shit up there.
Then let me be honest with you, right? I'd be a capping ass nigga like if I say I wasn't affected by that first album Nelly dropped.
Oh yeah, country grammar.
That shit, country grammar shit, it put us in a different space, my nigga. Like
it was big. It was big.
Man, it's so many albums though. Then you got a lot of honorable mention. Like I fuck with Trick Daddy. I fuck with BG. I fuck with
He finna come home too.
Yeah.
Is he finally finna come home?
Okay. I missed the whole album. What about it's an album that's on nobody list?
Which one?
And it's a top 10 of mine, or Thomas say top 20. The Mac album from No Limit, the first one, Shell Shock.
Oh yeah.
He just got parole.
He just got parole. So much, man. It's so much shit out there, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Mac was a classic.
Then I give y'all some other shit that them niggas radar. My nigga Yuck Mouth dropped classic shit.
Oh yeah, so, Yuck Mouth hard.
I ain't really get off.
Niggas missed
I think that first, I had his first.
That nigga Yuck
He be spitting some bars.
Yuck different. So when you talk about this rap shit, like, man, Benny Siegel, the first project, The Truth, like, The Reason, like, you know what I'm saying?
Benny hard.
Then what about Scarface The Fix? Like, niggas forgot about that.
That song he had with Nas on there, boy.
Like, hold on, I'm just saying, like, it's too much. Like, it's too much music.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, I fuck with all that shit, bro. And then you still, like you say, top 5 is hard, but you gotta throw Adrenaline Rush in there.
Yeah, well, that's why I was trying to say we got to.
Hold on. I ain't gonna waste no more time, but if you're a player, then you gotta be considerate of the Do or Die Heads or Tail album.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all niggas remember that shit. That shit was fly, nigga. I had a Cadillac. I had an 88 Fleetwood. And I used to ride that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
You always been on some other shit. Like I said, I can remember, it was one of the first cats I remember, like, he straight had his own little studio or office space type shit.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Bro, where champ?
You had your own studio space?
I always have had it. Yeah.
It was grimy.
It was grimy.
It don't matter, but it don't matter how grimy. It's the point that you
But it motivated me, though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, grimy or not. It's the point you had that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because here's the thing. You get tired, it's two things happen. You can't afford to come here, right?
You're right.
And then you go fuck with another nigga. He got an inbox. Like, it's okay. Well, then nigga, all it takes is, like Kid said it, nigga, all you need is a microphone and a Pro Tools kit. So I can go buy nigga put me onto the guitar center. I'm like, okay, I need two monitors.
Yeah.
I need a computer. Okay, I got these two things out the way. Okay, let me get I need the interface. I don't know how to hook this shit up, but like, you heard Nip say, shit, the studio was far from plush, but the lights was on.
Yeah. And
Get
you
that
dropping
shit
some
done.
fire and some magic. That's all that matter.
That shit was hard. Then he pulled me off and put Brad Young. Brad always trying to. No, just fuck.
No, Brad got to come down here and talk. Y'all gonna have to. Brad, we got to get Brad on so he can.
I'm trying to go out.
That's one of my ghosts though. He taught me the game for real.
Brad very
is a
talented.
fucking goat,
He talented, bro. I can't even. Ain't no stun, bro.
Hey, I got a chance to see that man do that when he had that grown man shit.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
I had a chance to see that man live, and he had Aloha, and he had Mali
definitely.
as his background singers, and I had a chance to see him live with Wild Man on the bass.
Oh yeah,
and some more niggas, and like, dog, that shit made me respect
like
the
magic.
art.
Like
and
magic.
to that day, I said I was gonna have a live band. I said
your shit was dope. I seen this shit.
We killed that shit.
I was mad I ain't make it, man. I was so I was gonna come.
Hey, we killed that. We finna double back though.
Okay, I'm good.
We finna double back. Yeah, we finna double back. But nah, so I don't even know where he was at, but like that nigga Brad Code, St. Louis Code.
Yeah, I vouch for the Lou.
And
top St. Louis motherfuckers.
Get on that mic.
That's gonna be hard, cuz.
You ain't gotta be. You gotta name a bunch of them, like who you vibing with right now.
Me. I don't even. Here's the thing. See, we might have to edit this. I don't even know the young niggas' names.
Nah.
And I don't even want to say young niggas. I don't even know the bros' names. But I know they hard.
They putting in work.
That dude Junior, they know how to work their ass off.
Yeah, they putting
in work.
That dude
Junior though,
I vouch.
He a star. He a star.
They going to join with Nip.
Yeah, he a star, cuz.
He already had that joint popping though.
He a star, cuz.
I mean, that video hard.
Yeah, but he a star, cuz. Like some niggas just got it, bro.
Yeah.
Little St. Louis. Is that hold on.
Little St. Louis.
Little St. Louis hard.
Okay.
Tez Banger.
I ain't heard nothing Tez new shit, but Tez always hard.
Tez just produced like I got some crazy shit Tez just produced.
Okay.
It's a lot of niggas who hard. But I ain't as hip to everything. I feel you. I don't want to sit up and act like I am, but when I hear that shit, I be like, I know the little the niggas that got the Boring Grill out there in North County.
Little Jizzle Bucket now.
Them niggas be hustling. I never met them niggas, but
they go hard.
I see them niggas hustling. Them niggas hustling, so I salute it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They go
30 deep.
Yeah, all of that. All of them, they all doing their thing.
Like, and you can't outwork them niggas down there, bro. Like them niggas.
I'm trying to get them come on.
Yeah, so we gotta get on that mic, boy. Stay on that mic, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? But
cool. Stay on that mic. Yeah,
that's
man.
the daily on.
But no, hold on. Let me be fair though. This shit gonna sound like I like Kenny Knox had a hard ass record.
Yeah, he always been working hard.
Make sure I don't miss nobody.
Verb go hard. Hey,
Verb. I got a record with Verb. Let me finish.
Okay. I feel say, boy.
Verb on a whole nother planet, cuz.
Yeah.
I got a record with Verb, and it's gonna be crazy. I swear to God.
Yeah. Verb been working hard.
That record with Kenny Knox was crazy. I don't know what the follow-up was. Like, the business always is hard. I'm definitely not saying his business went right, but I felt like that record, that ghetto record,
could have had a more of a push or something.
That shit was hard, bro, and that shit was relatable. You know what I'm saying?
You got to bring it back. If enough ears ain't heard, you can always bring it back.
You know how hard it is as an artist, though, my nigga,
it is, but but sometimes what we be thinking, people
ain't nobody even heard this shit, nigga. You got 5,000 views. I ain't saying him. I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
Rapper X got 5,000 views. Push that shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if it's a year.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
Well, we was just watching something and somebody said it took them 3 years
on one song.
it blew. It was big, but most people be looking like 3 years. Nah, bro. Like if you got it, so, like if it take 2-3 years for your song to straight up hit, shit, so big, shit.
I thought Murph was hard.
Murph is hard.
I thought Murph was hard. I thought Murph was hard. Let me just leave it there. I thought Murph was hard.
That first app, the one he dropped, I purchased it off the store and everything.
Now we got a lot of heat here. I don't like I say. And the independent scene is bigger than what I even can vouch for because once I get hip to a nigga, like I be like, dang, like Cuz doing this thing, I'm just late to the party.
So you believe it's an independent market in St. Louis?
I do think it's here. I think that we need to establish, bro. It is, but you know, motherfuckers like, well, I gotta leave, I gotta run. I just think that if motherfuckers be more genuine and we can just compete in a friendly way
instead of just really
like hating on the nigga, like I see you on stage, like I'm the type of nigga, and I'm gonna shout out to my dude. I'm gonna make this point. I'm the type of nigga like I'm gonna give a nigga his credit.
Right.
And I just think that niggas scared to do that. I didn't been on stage and killed shit, and nigga watching my every move. I feel because you feel it. You been on stage, nigga watching my every move, but like I leave out, and I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I leave out and nigga won't speak to me, or I gotta make myself uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Hakeem, that nigga cold. He's a bar god. He's a bar god.
He go hard.
And I mean Hakeem kind of like from the same neighborhood. Well, he from further down on the bud, but I always caught the bus at the same spot. But I remember Hakeem, he pulled me to the side on some real nigga shit. He was like, at the loft, he was like, hey, Neil, that ain't, I don't even know if you remember this. He was like, that ain't for me and you, because I was looking at him from afar. I'm like, damn, I was admiring the nigga like on some real shit, like, Cuz got his grind up. But what I'm guilty of is I'm the type of nigga, I just can fix myself to walk through the crowd.
Right.
To dap him, but we caught that eye contact, and when he seen me, he was like, "Cuz that ain't for me and you." Like, but it wasn't that.
Team real. I ain't gonna lie.
That was not my intentions to not holler at my dude. It just was like the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when we bumped, he was like, "That ain't for me and you, cuz." Like, and I was like, "Nah, that ain't what that was." But like, that was just some real shit because that is how St. Louis is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
When Keem dropped that thick with it, I wrote that in the record. I thought it was over. I thought it was over for every local nigga.
That record was hot, though.
I thought it was over for every local nigga. Like, and she knows she thick with it.
The video was hard and everything. Hey, but
they gonna bang her right here.
Oh, shit. Oh, what up? All right, put it up to the mic so he can hear.
What made you call in? You see me on this joint? You just hit me up.
Put it on the mic so he can hear.
I ain't know nothing. I was just calling my brother. What's happening?
Tell him where you on Connecting the Dots.
We're on the Connecting the Dots podcast.
Welcome to Connecting the Dots Live. Tez Bang. I'm Kapeli Red Hot. Cuz tell him. You on the podcast now.
You gotta have him on that motherfucker.
I just shouted you out like not even 2 minutes ago, cuz real time.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
I can't make this up, cuz. I gotta wrap this up though. We gonna chop it up when I leave.
Tell him we gotta get him on there too.
He said they gotta get you on here,
Gotta
cuz.
get you on here, bro.
Hey, legend.
Bet, let's go. Hey, you see that? Hey, big Connection the Dots. Hey.
It's crazy how that happened, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's energy, cuz. Like,
Right.
Just because real just link up with real. Like you could see people in traffic and like might just be passing, but you can't help what just fall in place. I can't explain it. Like, don't nothing happen by coincidence.
Did you say you I didn't know we was probably. Did you bring some music or something?
Yeah. So we gotta get to that. Then we gonna wrap it up. So like don't forget, like let the people know where they can follow you again and catch all your music, and then hit us off with a little sample or something real quick.
Shout out to my team real quick, man. Real Music, FYD, AMG. Shout out to my guy Rico Belafonte. Shout out to my guy The Golden Verses. These niggas is talented. Like this next level shit. Shout out to my guy Trey Cash. Shout out to, or OT. Shout out to my guy Demo Magnifico. Shout out to my guy Sharp the engineer.
Yeah.
Shout out
Sharp,
to Miss
what up,
Linda,
baby?
Exodus Management.
We link now,
team.
bro. Okay.
Shout out to my guy Reek at a Golden Production. These all people that hold shit down for me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm missing somebody,
And you are held down. I sense it in the building.
But yeah, man, I got, like I said earlier when we started in this pandemic, like motherfuckers complain, but it made me be able to sit down. And when I sat down, I was able to drop just some classic shit. I was able to just drop some classic shit, bro. And I dropped one project last June called The Theory. And it's all real bars. It's all real shit.
And can they get that on all the streaming platforms?
It's everywhere
too?
right now. Like, it's The Theory. You're gonna see the bald head nigga with the same with the same frames on.
Right, hey.
The picture shot by Sharp the Visionary again, right? And that project got like 6 songs on it. All engineered by Bill C. the Don.
Yeah, shout out to Bill C, man.
Yeah. Produced by Demo Magnifico. Who else I got on that joint? I got a few other people on there producing, but I got some big records on there, like big records. And then I dropped another project February 4th called Chosen. It was just a 4-song EP that we gonna follow up with some.
Okay.
And them motherfuckers right there, they heartfelt too. They heartfelt. And we dropped the video to that. We gonna drop a video to each 4 of them records. We're gonna put another one out next week.
Okay.
God will, if Sharp the Visionary on his shit.
Yeah, I think he on this shit. I can tell.
We're gonna drop 3 more videos to that. We got one video called what's the name of that damn song I'm finna do? The Realest.
Okay.
So we got the Realest video out. I really like it. It's high energy. And piggybacking off what we started with, I was inspired in that video by the energy of DMX.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna see the dog. It ain't a pit because he fuck with pits, but it's a presser.
Yeah,
And my whole energy, I had X in mind. I had X in mind the whole video. And so, yeah, man, that's where we at with it.
So we about to get into one of these. You gonna get on the mic?
That's easy work.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. Yeah. Listen. They try to keep me at the bottom of the totem pole. Hopped off the bench and then I jumped into the starting role. I quit the game and then I jumped into the owner's role. It's pretty good cause I ain't never made the honor roll. 20 seconds on the clock, I want the ball, nigga. When you ain't never had none, you want it all, nigga. I remember window shopping at the Northwest. My accomplishments today seem far-fetched. I got a dog, he got a Grammy, never looked out for me. But I'm a motherfucking man, it ain't no hookups on me. I'ma stand on my feet and keep my chin high. A real nigga beat the odds and I'm getting mine. I was parallel with dude, then we separated. I built it from the ground up, I got a congregation. Dr. Van Louisville told me, young man, stay on your journey soon, it'll make sense. Now the T's crossed and the I's dotted. I see the game for what it is, ain't no way I'm stopping. They was trapping with religion, that's a real trap. Holding all the bread hostage, that's a kidnap. And my people still broke, nigga. They out here selling all this motherfucking hope, nigga. Yeah, my people still broke, nigga. They out here selling all this motherfucking hope, nigga. I ain't with the loud talk or the down talk. Leave a fuck nigga laying on the sidewalk. I be down for whatever by my damn self. You only down to ride only when your man there. 2 different gentlemen, we ain't the same, fam. I can kill him with the muscle or the brain, fam. I was catching everything, that's an old damn. Then I whip it in the pot, that's the big flex in. Chin check in, out the mud, any weather. We a storm, shit together, stick together. You get a check and then check up on your people, now that's the message, huh? Ain't no fuck shit allowed, that's the real vibe. If you a real nigga, that's the code you live by. Remember snotty nose nail from the middle school. Now I fuck around and now I build a school. Cause I'm the realest nigga living. 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 Hey, I'm the realest nigga living. Cause I'm the realest nigga living. These people claiming that they Christians but don't walk like Jesus. I be moving like a heathen, that's the work of Jesus. Fuck with me.
Wow. Hey, we gotta get ready to wrap this up. Hey, on that note, you can fake, you can hate. In the end, we don't equate because we are not the same. More power moves, less monkey shit. God bless. Good night.
Though you may not drive a great